Hey, good morning. It's Mike Shunke at Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shifton Properties in Scottsdale, Arizona. Actually on our way to an appointment in Phoenix here, so we're going to miss our Paradise Valley home tour. But Friday morning live, I Instagram, 8 a.m. every Friday morning. Let's see, we're going to talk about residential, we're going to talk about commercial, we're going to talk about the economy, and we're going to talk about interest rates. It's some news this morning. Let's see, first inventory. You're starting to see a little increase in inventory here in the Phoenix Metro Valley. I think it's up 228 in the multiple listing service, single family residential homes. And we're up 170 in Maricopa County, and in Scottsdale we're up to 1,305 single family detached homes for sale. That's up 72 from last week. So I think people are starting to come off the fence and not listening to all the noise, as I say. You know, if you need to buy, buy. If you need to sell, sell. People are starting to get off the fence here. So December pending home sales was up 8%, and actually new home sales for December was also up 8%. So this transaction's happening. New home sellers are still giving good deals, good rates. Kind of the end of the year sales are over, but they want to move some product, and there's just not enough inventory out there. So homes that are priced right are selling. I think in a 4-mile radius, an 85259 zip code over by Desert Mountain High School, there were 16 new listings this morning. And actually, there's one I've been keeping my eye on. It's $1.5 million. It's a 4-bedroom, 3,000 square foot. It's a nice house, $1.5 million. So just on the market today, it's a nice house. So starting to see things that are priced right are coming on the market sold, because there's a lot of off market. Interesting. Everybody wants to go to the Zillow and Redfin and use that. Be careful. I looked into a couple this week that some clients sent me, and they were fake listings. There's a lot of fraud out there. People use the internet for information, and just be careful. The homes that they sent me, 2 homes, were not available for sale. It was, I called and looked into them, and they were, I don't know how it works, they picked up and listed them, and they weren't. And actually we got another office memo, that there were some offers being made that weren't valid offers. So, call your professional, call somebody that knows and can look into the facts. What you see is not always true. And, we've built our business on integrity, truth, and honesty. And that's, we like to tell you the true story, and we got boots on the ground, and what you see in the headlines isn't always necessarily true. But if homes are priced right, they're selling. So there's a couple that we know we have in our back pocket here. If you're interested, they're not on the market yet, but they're coming soon. So let us know. Just give us a call. Let us know what you're looking for, if you're looking to buy or sell. Commercial, Phoenix came out. It was #1 industrial development in the whole country. Mesa, there's a couple big projects, but especially out west. Pay attention to the outlying areas. Look what's going on as an investor in growth. If you want to make a good return on your money, Highway 30 out in Buckeye just passed a big hurdle. Highway 11 from Mexico to Canada. Everybody's kind of watching where that's going to go. But this Highway 30 out goes from I-10 to I-17. It's all desert right now, but they passed a big hurdle to get approval, and I think that area is going to really boom. The Verrado area, there's a lot of money going in to different developments out there. So, pay attention, see what's going on there. Cap rates on an investment property, retail, commercial, starting to come back up into line with where they should be. They were kind of behind, kind of lagging, where as interest rates came up, cap rates really didn't adjust real quickly right off the bat. If you could buy a U.S. bond and get 5% on your money risk-free, why would you Why would you invest in anything else? But now the cap rates are starting to come back in line. We're seeing good returns. Gas stations are getting 5-6%, retail properties, industrial. So it's good to see. Janet Yellen did come out and say, there's this underlying, as I've said before, commercial is financed with short-term, a lot of private money. Residential is financed 30%. So a lot of this short-term commercial money is coming due, needs to be refinanced at these higher rates. And Janet Yellen came out and she said, they're a little bit worried about it because all these non-bank lenders, they are not backed by the Fed and they cannot borrow from the Fed. So all of the private money is going to have to refinance. And what's going to happen when they need to refinance these multifamily buildings and these big projects at a higher interest rate? Are the numbers going to work? And on the commercial and the investment side, it really comes down to, it doesn't matter what color the carpet or the drapes are, it comes down to the numbers work. So, building is expensive. So that's where we differ a little bit. We dig down, we look into the numbers and see, does it make sense? Does the project make sense to move forward with? And can we get you a deal on the land? Actually, we really need 5 acres in the North Scottsdale, Cave Creek, if you've got. We're digging around. There's a couple possibilities. But let us know if you've got anything like that for sale. One of those Waymo cars, driverless cars on the highway here. It was a little scary. But let's see, what else do we got? Interest rates. 30-year fixed rates bouncing around 7%. I'm 52 years old. That's not awful to me, but it's all perspective. There's a whole generation that's never seen these 5, 6, 7% interest rates. So they look high, but it is what it is. It all comes down for most people. Do the dollars make sense, and what can you afford? So CPI number came out, revisions came out. It's an election year. These data, this economic data, can you really believe the numbers? You have to take it with a grain of salt. Notice that the people talking about rate cuts have gotten pretty quiet. There's a lot of moving pieces in the bond market and the investment world. It's become a global world, so you cannot predict interest rates, but they came out and said inflation is slowing, or is not increasing as fast as they originally said in December. October and November were higher. So is the Fed likely to cut rates? Maybe. But again, we don't know. Jerome Powell has always said he's not taking his foot off the gas until he sees significant improvement. And inflation is still there. Inflation is still rising. So it's just not rising as fast as they initially had thought. So, it's funny, we were traveling a lot. If some of you saw, we were traveling for my wife's birthday last week, and I want to thank Gabe Venturelli. He's a Berkshire agent out of Hawaii, out of Kauai, and he kind of gave us the inside loop, I guess, the inside of where to go while we were there, and he's a good guy. We refer back and forth, so thank you, Gabe, for giving us that. And that's why we stick with Berkshire. We've got a big network. And, a few months ago, we sold a cabin in Virginia through an agent there that we deal with. And so let us know. We have the connections in the network all over the country, actually all over the world. So, it's interesting. What in real estate these days, you really have to have your boots on the ground and have your big network and be able to call. I'm going to get off at Bethany Home Road. Okay. So, you really have to have your boots on the ground. A lot of stuff is happening off market. So, let us know if we can help you buy or sell if you're looking for something. Let's see, we've got a closing Monday on a residential. Interesting. I'll tell you, I'll do a post later on that negotiation. We stood our ground and we won. But what's interesting is my clients were like a third generation, fourth generation referral. So we work on mostly referrals, and so they trusted. They said, Mike, do your thing. This is our number. See what you can get us. And we stood our ground, and we got them a smoking deal. So that's going to close Monday. I wasn't sure it was going to close for a little bit there, But we're excited about that. We'll do the final walkthrough tomorrow and close Monday. So that's exciting. Murphy over Ammo AZ, he's still got a couple units there. I think 2,500 square foot retail spot and a 4,000 square foot retail spot. Don't quote me on that, but let me know and I'll put you in contact with him. It's over at Bell Road and 53rd Avenue. It's an up and coming area. You know, you can always look. You see there's gas stations going in and coffee shops going in over there. So, you know, there's some infrastructure. They're building some new sewer lines. So he's going to have a good business there. His eyes are opening a little bit to being a landlord. You know, everybody says invest in real estate for passive income. It's not so true. You know, you got to pay attention to your investments. So he's getting his eyes open a little bit there. Luckily, he's got his daughter who's going to help him manage the property. So that'll be a neat family shopping center. It'll be, you know, generationally, he's set for his kids and grandkids. We got him a smoking deal on the building, and you know, it was tough. You know, he's got pretty good cash flow, but he, you know, so nothing's easy. But his kids are going to be set for a while. A great way to build generational wealth. So we're excited for them, you know. So anyway, we've got a busy day. Like I said, we're heading over to this appointment in Phoenix. A lot of paperwork. We've got some phone calls digging around on property. We've got a commercial property in Tempe coming up. 2,900 square foot on 1 acre. Small business office space if you're looking. It's a nice building. It's a real nice building. So that's going to be coming soon. And you know, finally we got a sunny day. It's 45 degrees here in Scottsdale. We got a lot of people in town for the Phoenix Open. Got rained out yesterday, but looks like they should have a nice day today. So you know, it's busy time around town. So if we can help you buy or sell anything to do with real estate, give us a shout. If you have a question, let us know what you want to talk about. You know, we go live so you get to know us. This is us, you know, and what you see is what you get. So give us a shout, send us a message, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, email us, call us. You know, my wife makes fun of me. We did a lot of traveling last week, and I was talking to a lot of people and talking about what we do, the real estate market, the economy, and you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. So give us a shout, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.